and welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Erin and I am part of EJG222. And today I wanted to show you my newest finished crochet project. I have been working on this for probably the past 6 months, maybe longer than that. It's been a while. I have put this project down and picked it back up and put it back down and picked it back up as many times as I can count. But I have finally finished it. That includes weaving in all the ends. So, a round of applause. Thank you. But I am so happy with it. I think it is one of the greatest things I've crocheted to this date. It is the retro daisy square pattern, and I made it into a cardigan, but I used really fluffy, it's actually bernat fluffy yarn. I don't know if you've like gotten the chance to look at that yarn or if you've used it at all, but it has quickly turned into one of my favorite yarns. I am now making another sweater with it, and I just love it so much. It is so soft. Like, if you could feel this yarn, it's one of the softest I've ever felt. It's very warm, but it's not too warm. It's like light and airy still. So like this entire cardigan is not super heavy at all. Whereas if you used like acrylic or wool or anything, it would have been a lot heavier. But let me show you the cardigan officially. So this is it. As you can see, we have the retro daisy squares, and I've got 2 on one side of the front panel and then another 2 on the other side, and each of them are different colors. I used about, I think it's 5 colors in total that I used. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I did green. So yeah, I did 5 colors in total. For the sleeves, I ended up doing like a combination. So I did a rib cuff right here to start the sleeve, and then I just did like half double crochets until the end of the row, and then I did another ribbed cuff at the end just of single crochets to kind of cinch it in together a little bit more. So that's what I did for both of the sleeves. And then around the entire cardigan, I did a ribbed cuff or hem, just the single crochet ribbing again that I did. And I did that for the entire thing all the way around the top and the sides. And then I did it for the bottom part all the way around as well, if you can see that. And then for the back, it is just constructed of 4 more daisy squares all together. So it's just a giant blanket. Like, that's what it feels like wearing this. It's so cozy and so fluffy and so warm, and really bernat fluffy lives up to the name, let me tell you. But yes, I will go ahead and try it on. But just, yeah, quickly, one of my new favorite projects. I wouldn't wear it with what I'm wearing right now. I think that's a little much, but you get the gist. This is what I'm wearing currently, and that's just what we're gonna have to do it with. But this is the cardigan, and here's the back with the sleeves. And the ribbing and the bottom. And then I have a little pink connecting the squares together on the side, just to give a little bit more space on the sides. So that's a little bit more oversized and a little bit more cozy and comfy and a little bit more blanket-like. So that's the sweater, and I love it. I hope you do too. I actually made a video on TikTok a while ago. I think it was in the summertime, like asking people what I should do for the sleeves, because I was like, I knew what I was doing, and I knew that I was gonna do like 4 squares for the back, and then the front panel I knew I was gonna do like 2 big giant ones. And I just didn't know how to kind of tie that all into the sleeves. I didn't know if I wanted to do like squares down the sleeves as well, but then I would have to make them a little bit bigger than I make the other ones for the body, because they didn't fit fully around my arm comfortably. So I went ahead and I just did like the little ribbing effect like that with the half double crochets, and I think it turned out really well. I really like it. I think it cinches really well so that I don't have to decrease a lot in the sleeve itself, and doing the ribbing twice kind of cinches that twice as much, so I didn't have to decrease at all in the sleeve itself, which I like the look of way better, because I don't love when you're doing a sweater and you can kind of see that like rotation of the starting chain go around the sleeve, because you can see all the decreases and like where it's come from. So I don't love seeing that in a sweater, like that seam. I don't love seeing that, and I think it's a lot less visible when you do the double cuff. And then it made it so that I had to do less half double crochets, and I just like the look of the color block as well. That's something that I really like in my projects. Obviously this, like, I like a lot of color in the things that I do. So that was really cool to do, and I can go ahead and show you the thing that I'm working on now, which I'm really excited about, because like I love this one. If I could redo it and if I could change it, I would just drop these two front squares down so that they're not sitting on my shoulders. If you like go back in the video, you can see they're like sitting on top of my shoulders, and the square like starts like up here, whereas I would have started it right here so that it could be like squares down the front. Otherwise, I love everything else about the sweater. I think I created it perfectly. I've actually never made a cardigan before, so that's my first cardigan that I've ever made. So really proud of that. But now what I'm working on is a sweater. It's going to be flowers again. I know, I love them. You're gonna see them a lot here. They're my favorite. What I'm working on now is a little kind of lace flower sweater moment. It's literally just a bunch of flowers. So if you can see this pattern, you can see, let me get myself out of the shot. But you can see it's literally just like a bunch of flowers meshed together. And that's gonna end up being the front panel. And then I'm gonna make a back panel and sleeves all the same. So it's all just gonna be this little mesh flower pattern. And it's really cool because it's just like a repeating row of the puff stitches, and then you join them all together in the second row, and then the next row you just alternate and put the puff stitches on top of each other so they kind of merge as you're going with it. And then I think the top, I'm gonna leave like this little curved hem, which I really like, and I think it's gonna be a little bit more unique. I have yet to see somebody crochet a sweater like this, and I have been looking for something to do like this because I really just wanted a sweater that's like just floral pattern, the entire thing. But I didn't want to do like mosaic crochet, and I didn't want to do more granny squares. I really just wanted to crochet and then a flower pattern appear, which is what I'm doing right now. I love this pattern. I found some girl doing it on TikTok, so I was like, well, I gotta do that. And I'm using the Bernat Fluffy again, and it's so soft. If you can see too, it's like, it's turning out really thick. Like, it's really squishy, and it has like a slight haloing to it. But it still like looks beautiful. It still looks very detailed with whatever you're doing, so I'm really excited to finish this one. I also made a color block beanie with it. I'm gonna make more of those. I don't love the colors that I did on the beanie. I think they're a little bit too bright for my features. I'd want to do, they have like a lilac color and like a light gray color. I think that would be really pretty in a color block beanie. The only thing about this yarn too is like it sheds a little bit when you're doing, not really when you're doing it, but like if you ever have to take it apart, it likes to get stuck to itself. So you kind of have to like yank it and like be strategic about how you pull it apart. Besides that though, I love this yarn. This is not sponsored. I don't know if I have to say that, but I always see people saying that on YouTube and I feel like I have to say it now. So not sponsored, but could be. You know what I mean? But so excited to finish this. I am probably like a third of the way done with the back panel, and then I just have to do the sleeves. So should hopefully be finishing this one maybe in the next 2 weeks. That's the projection that I'm at. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. I will, if a lot of people like this, I will make a video of how I made it. Because there's not really a tutorial of how to make this. The girl on TikTok just like kind of puts a chart and she kind of shows how she does it, but she doesn't like go through on how she does it at all. I had to figure it out on my own, which was challenging, but I did it and I feel proud. So if you want to see that video, you want a tutorial on how to make it, please let me know in the comments below and I will do it. I will make a whole nother sweater because I love this pattern and I think it's gonna turn out great. And if it doesn't, I will cry. But that's besides the point. Anyways, that's what I've been up to, and those are the projects I have been making and finishing, and yeah, I'm excited to finish this one now. So if you want to see these future videos, please go ahead and subscribe below, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye!